What's up, explorers? Today we are exploring the abandoned and vacant Ontario Place. Ontario Place opened as a family amusement park in May 22nd, 1971, and it was actually a very popular place in Ontario, and like people from all over Toronto, like it was right in the heart of Toronto. As you can see, the CN Tower is actually right behind me. And families would just come here for the day. There was water slides, there was thrill rides, there was like various shops and stuff. It was a really fun place. Like I actually have a lot of memories as a kid coming here. My family would bring me at least once a summer. My school would actually take me on trips. And yeah, so it's kind of sad to see it just like abandoned like this and in the state that it's in. But I mean, it's surprising as well that there's not as much vandalism. It was opened in 1971 and it actually ended up closing down in early September of 2011. They announced that the parks would not be reopening for the following season. And this was thought to be in part of Canada's Wonderland opening up nearby, which drew a lot of the traffic as it opened in Vaughan, which is only roughly about a half-hour drive, maybe less from here. And now it just sits as an empty shell of its former self. So join us today, guys, as we explore and see what was left behind. So unfortunately, the slides of Ontario Place and the water park portion was actually demolished earlier this year. So we won't be getting around to that. I have actually gotten in there before, but I never actually took any videos, unfortunately. It took me actually 4 attempts before I could actually successfully get into Ontario Place, because they used to have heavy security here. They used to have a patrol boat that would actually go up and down this little canal here and would just drive around in under Ontario Place, as well as back when it was the Molson Canadian Amphitheatre. They used to have staff patrolling that area regularly because a lot of people would get in through hopping the fence over there, but that's all occupied now for festivals and such. So yeah, it looks like we'll be sticking around to mostly the Wilderness Adventure and the some of the private vendors areas. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Okay, so we just got into Ontario Place, and the weirdest thing, I'm with Jake from Bright Sun Films, by the way. All these trees have like illuminated lights, like Christmas lights, and they're all lit up. But this right here would have been the it was like the log ride. Like the families, you'd load up into the log ride and then it would go around and drop, and like it would splash everyone.
Brent, it's like we're back in river country.
River country part 2. No, this is Ontario Place, and if you know where Ontario is, then
this is the place.
Then this is the place. Yeah, this is one of the original, path here.
I will say the rockwork has sustained some nice maintenance, it looks like.
Yeah, well I think they're trying to reopen certain sections of this park.
It looks like it, doesn't it?
I did not expect it to be like this.
Can you believe that, like, you could just walk right up?
Yeah, this is just so strange. Look you can see the vines just growing off of this. I mean, I'm sure it was intentional at first. Here's the actual original map of Ontario Place. And the water slides in this area here, as mentioned before, got demolished. So we're probably going to spend most of our time over at the Wilderness Adventure, this section, like pavilions and such, and maybe make our way to the IMAX. We'll try and see what we can get into today, guys. I'm just going to show you the concept. It's a very nice park.
Brave the elements on a journey through the wild world of weather, an experience that will show what Mother Nature is capable of.
Like, all these trees are illuminated.
Imagine all these lights in this empty park.
You can see the walkway there is unkept. Very cool. It's just eerie to see it all like sitting abandoned like this. You can see a prop here. Like an old mineral sift here. Water would have run down. And look at this like painted mural on here. the guy on the ladder and his shadow. And they probably would have had something to do with Ontario Place up there, like an advertisement. You can see the paint starting to wear over the years. Look at this catwalk here. It's all rusted. You can see the pathway is very unkept now. Jake just figured out this path we've been walking on the whole time.
Literally right here. If it continues on, this is where the log flume. We would have been in the log flume right here.
Yeah, Jake's riding along the log. Oh my god, but yeah, that's crazy. They literally just like filled it in up until here and just stopped. Like,
yeah, just float around the thing.
You think they were trying to make like a pathway for people to walk on or something? Like, this is crazy. It just ends and then it's just like gross, probably mosquito infested water. Actually, it's probably too cold for that right now, but
not right now, in the summer probably.
yeah. You can see this area was themed like an old like Canadian gold rush city. So you can see there's like some old wooden buildings there that are kind of decaying now. Some walkway here with these wooden walls that would keep the land from eroding, and these silos that just litter the place. And it looks like this door right here is open, so we're gonna have a peek inside. Looks just like toilets and sinks, like they cleared out the bathrooms and left the innards here. You can hear the electricity going on, or buzzing, and my voice kind of resonates in this cylindrical building. This would have been ventilation. So you can see it feeds all the way up. Lawnmower. Okay, so now we're inside where what would have been the log ride, and I'll try and show you over this fence. You can probably see some of the track. And yeah, you can see there's the track that the log would have, or the log ride would have took. See if we can show you the other side. It's just an awkward angle to hold the camera at.
Toronto's family amusement park where everyone just wants to have fun. Come along with the Lowe family and experience the excitement.
You can see the treading of the track that would have shot the log ride and moved it along with the current of the water. And you can hear Lake Ontario, the waves just crashing against the barriers here. This is just crazy. We're gonna try and see if we can get inside this building in here. Here's the bit of track where you can see they would pull boats out for maintenance in this ring area here. They would just open that gate and push them in. Now we're gonna try and go under here. Look at the track just all hung up here. You can see up there, there's some lighting. We're inside that the wooden building that we've been shooting before. I'm just trying to climb up here. You can see the tread and how it would have rolled along there. I'm actually gonna try and hop over here for a sec, guys. So as you can see, there's like some management desk and stuff down there, which we'll get to in a second. keep it low now because this feeds right out into the open eye. Okay, so I made it across here. You guys can see this is more of the ride's track. It's just so surreal seeing the place abandoned like this, guys, because I have so many memories coming here with my family throughout like this various summers. My parents would take me here almost every summer, and I remember my last time being here, I think I was about maybe 8 or between 8 and 10, and they were promoting the ant bully here. We also took various school trips here, so it's kind of nostalgic just to see everything, and just weird to see it abandoned the way it is. Okay, so getting under here was the biggest struggle ever. See where that backpack is? I had to squeeze through that little crack and then climb on that rail without falling in that swamp water across to where I am now. But this would have been the maintenance section for the wilderness adventure ride. You can see there's like various jet covers there. There's even like a manual book. Oh, these are for like shop vacs. And like for like draining pools. The equipment they have in here. Even a little workers help hat there. Maintenance referral sheet, just various documents for maintaining the ride. It's a random computer hard drive. It's probably been bricked by now. There's some more documents, looks like a training manual. I guess we're part of War MTC. Oh, it's locked. They got a deadbolt in there. So a small motor there. I wonder what these bins are full of. Oh, gasoline. I guess to run the machinery. It definitely does smell like gasoline in here. Some more motors and various bits and bobs. Looks like this would have been all replacement piping for the ride. Look at that old school mouse from like 2001. It's probably still a ball and wheel mouse. Yep. Cans of paint. And some spray paint, unfortunately, was left here. I'm sure some people put to bad use. An empty filing cabinet. Some chain oil. Probably for greasing up the gears of the ride. Yeah, so this is just would have been the maintenance for the wilderness adventure ride. One last little room in this maintenance shed. It's cool to see all the stuff that they left behind. Like it's just untouched. Even some watches. Just sitting on an old dusty rag right there. Information desk here. It's just a chair. And this, I think they had one year a public skate in the square here for a seasonal skate. So you can see on the right there, they actually have a stage that would have performed shows and such. And then the square, like this whole area, would have been filled with shops and several private vendors. Yeah, it's sad to see like the shell of everything. And this really cool suspended, Jake tells me now it's a banquet hall, but I remember there was actually a company that set up their office in there. Never seen it so exposed like this and just open. Are we just gonna go for it? And you can see the elevator that would have brought people up into the banquet area. But this place is, you can see there's buckets everywhere because I think they're trying to refurbish it. Locked. So we're right up beside the IMAX theater here, and it's closed, like it's locked. Like we checked the doors, but it smells like popcorn.
All right, guys, it's time to go. Come on. Oh God!
First step's a bit of a doozy.
First step. Well, you're gonna die.
Thank you guys so much for watching. That was our Abandoned Ontario Place video. If you guys did enjoy the video, please, as always, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, share the video with your friends, guys. Follow us on our social media. Links will be down in the description below, as well as Jake's channel. If you have any places you would like to see us visit next, please let us know in the comments below. Thank you for your constant support, as always, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.